Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here. It's Sunday, so we're back with a drawing video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. All that stuff really helps me out. But today's video, we are going to be drawing Zomom from Sonic Lost World, the 7 Deadly Six, the fat one. And this video was requested by the Nigel World. Thank you so much for your request. I hope you enjoy it. So, yeah, we're just going to be drawing Zomom here. So yeah, not much else to say. So get your pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to get started off, what we're going to do is draw a nice big circle. So this is going to be his body, so you can make it pretty big. And keep it light, this is just a gesture. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go off the circle and kind of make like a pear shape. Something like this. And what also might help is you can draw like a slightly smaller circle right here, and then you can kind of follow it up, go around, down. You get kind of like a pear looking shape. Like that. And then we can get two little ovals here, so we're going to get one here and one here for his feet. Then his hand's going to be about here. You can have like an arm right here. And then this arm is going to go out and then up. So we can get like an oval right here for an arm. Another oval right here for his, like the forearm. And then a big circle right here for his hand. And that's pretty much it for the gesture. We're keeping it real simple. And again, he's not too bad because he's kind of like all the 7 Deadly Six are kind of like real simple shapes. So, other than that, we can start drawing in his face here. So if you want to, you draw in the crosshairs. They look something like this. But I like starting off with this huge mouth. So his mouth's going to start right here in kind of this little corner. And it's just going to go up into like this big U shape like this. And it's going to curve down and around like that. And now we're just going to get another... basically the same shape, just kind of hugging this line here. Like that. And then we can draw in his teeth, which his teeth are just a couple of like rectangles coming out here. So I think he has like 3 on top. He has one in the middle that is chipped, so you could put like a little V in it. Like that. And then we'll put 2 here. And then one more right here. And now we could draw on his tongue, which his tongue will start about right here on this tooth and curve up and in like that. And then we'll start in the middle of here and curve up and down like that, so you get a nice little hill. And then just draw the inside of his mouth. It'll start about here and just be this curve line that goes in like this. And then kind of the same thing on this side, just another curve line going the opposite way. And you could shade this in black. And that is pretty much it for his mouth. Now we could do his eyes. So now that we have his mouth done, his eyes will kind of just be right above it right here. And they're just 2 kind of big circles. So we're going to get 1, and then we're going to get 2. And then we're going to get a curved line that goes over the circle like that. And then kind of darkening that. Then he has like a dark ring around his eye. So you just draw another shape kind of hugging this one. And then you could kind of shade that in. And then this eye kind of goes up a little bit more. But same thing, we're going to get that little circle, and then another circle kind of hugging this one. Shade all that in. And then he just has little dots for eyes. Like that. So now that that's done, we could kind of draw in his body shape now. So again, his head's kind of a little bit too skinny, so we could change that. So I'm going to start about here and kind of draw a curve line, and I'm going to kind of connect it to like his arm here because it's kind of all one shape. So it's going to go up, and I'm just going to make his head a little bit wider. Over, and then it'll curve down into here like this. I think the trickiest part about drawing him is his actual head shape. because it's very particular. But if you get a shape like this, so it's very rounded and curved, but it's kind of like boxy too, almost. But you get something like that. And then once you got that down, you can draw in his head horns. So we'll have one here, which is just a triangle with a curve on the bottom, so like a cone. Then we're going to get another cone right here. And then we're going to get one more right here. This one won't have a bottom because it'll be behind the head. And this one won't have a bottom. And this one won't have a bottom. So like that. And I'll kind of erase any overlap on those two. And then the last thing to do with the horns is just draw the stripe on them. So you just draw a curve line here and here. Here and on the bottom here. One here. Just see one over there, and one here and one here. And then what you could do is you could shade in the top and bottom parts of it. Like that. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much his head. Nothing too bad. So now that we got that down, we could kind of go into his body here. So we're gonna start off with like his stomach, and his stomach will kind of keep this big rounded shape. So this line's gonna go off into the arm. So we're not gonna complete it yet, but we're gonna follow it a little bit. So this line's gonna go down, kind of go out a little bit where the stomach is, and then wrap around like this on a nice rounded shape, and it's going to curve up and then in right here like this. See a nice big rounded shape. And then he has like it almost looks like pants, but it's this big curve line just like his body coloring. So it'll curve up, down, and then up like that. And now we could go into his arms. So we're going to start with this arm right here because it's slightly easier. What I like to start off with is actually his wristband. So it's going to be this nice kind of curve line coming out here, or like right about here, and then another curve line going out, and then down, and you get this little box shape. A little rectangle. And then once you have that down, you can kind of draw this line. It'll dip in slightly and then just kind of curve out like that. And now this is going to be the area for where his hand is. So his hand's a little tricky. He's really like kind of big, like detailed hands. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to draw kind of like an oval going out here. And then the rest of the fingers are going to kind of curve over and down and then kind of go in like that. So, but now that we've got this gesture, we can kind of just draw it in. So what we're going to do is draw a curve line going out here like this. Then it's going to dip in and then curve out like that. Then we're going to wrap it around and in. And now we're going to go straight into this finger. So we're going to draw a line going across here, and then directly down and kind of curve it in like this. So you got like a little hook on the bottom. Then we're going to get another little hook right here. So we're going to get one and then two. And then we're going to start about here and just draw a nice curve line that curves over here, straightens out when you get to like the knuckles here, goes over and then up. And now for the rest of the fingers, they're just little nubs that kind of go off here. So we're going to draw a line going out, up, out, up. And when you draw them going up, you want to follow this kind of arc that we have. And then one more like that. And now we could draw in his fingernail, which you only see one here. And it's this big kind of spike that goes out just like that. And then just to finish off his wristband, you're going to get a circle right here with like a dot. And then here, you'll actually see it from like the profile. So it's actually just a spike like that. So that was that hand. The next hand's a little bit harder, but we'll get it. So, judging off this, I actually kind of want to adjust this oval that we have. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer this way. Kind of like that. Start the elbow about here and then go up. And then we'll have the circle for the hand about here. So that's pretty good. And again, like the other hand, we're going to start off with the wristband, which will be about here. And here we're just going to draw a curved line and kind of make it into that rectangle type shape. Like that. And if you want to, you can draw the circle, that, and then the two spikes going down the end. Just finish off the wristband just like that. And now we'll go into his arm and then his hand. So for his arm, we're just going to draw a line going down here. And it's going to curve in like that. And then it'll curve over and into his head shape right here. And then this line is going to start about here and just simply go down. Kind of curve in and over. Just kind of curve up like that. So there's that one. And now this hand's a little bit tricky because again we see like all of the fingers. But we'll get through it. So what I like to start off with is we're going to draw a nice big oval right here. And then another oval kind of like above that one. So this is going to be his thumb. And then his hand's going to go over, kind of be like this. It's going to go down. You're going to get a little curve line right here for where like all the fingers are going to bend. Like that. So what I'm going to start off with is we will start off with his thumb actually. So his thumb isn't actually too bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the bottom of this circle that we have here. Just draw a curved line that curves up. Over. Kind of curves down and out. It'll go in and then go into like an oval right here. So you get a little bump for that knuckle. And we're going to get a nice big spike on the edge here for his fingernail. And then it's going to go down and into this curve, but the fingers are going to kind of cover that up a little bit. But now we could draw on the fingers, and the most important one is the pinky. So to draw on the pinky, the knuckle is going to be about here. Then it's going to go over, and then down, and then kind of in like that. So what we're going to do is just kind of follow this kind of line that we have here. So we're going to draw a curved line that curves up. Get to the knuckle, we're going to curve down and across like this. And then we're going to go straight down, and then it's going to curve up like that. So very similar to the like finger right here. We're going to get a curve line like that, and then another one that kind of curves in like that. And that's pretty much it for the pinky, and you can draw the little fingernail in there too. Like that. And now all the rest of the fingers are going to go off this finger that we made. So we're going to see a little bit of this finger on top. It's going to go across, down, over, and in like that. So that's one. Start about here, go over, down, in like that. That's two. And then we'll have another one right here that'll go behind the thumb. Like that. And you draw little fingernails. So as soon as you get the pinky down, you kind of mirror that shape going out that way. Like that. And now here we're going to get a line going down. It's going to curve over and then in like that. And if you want to, you can draw a nice little curve line right here for the side of the hand. And this is probably the hardest part about drawing him in general, is this hand right here. But we got that finished, and now we can draw in his feet and we'll be done. So his feet are much easier than his hands are. So his feet, you're going to get like these little kind of cylinders right here. So we're going to get like one right here. And then it's going to go out and then over and then kind of in. So I'm refining this foot shape a little bit. And now here we're going to just get two circles at the edge here. So right here and here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to get kind of like a spike here. So again, very similar to his like head spikes. We're going to get like a cone here and here. Like that. And then here we're going to follow the ovals. So we're going to curve it in, kind of dip it in a little bit, and then go into the foot. Here we'll curve in like this, over and up. I'll have a nice little curve here as well. And then here we're just going to follow this cylinder and just kind of put like a little break in it so you wouldn't have this line right here. So that's one foot, and we'll do the same thing on the other foot. So we're going to get our little cylinder here. Then we're going to get our foot shape like that. And then we're going to get a circle here. This one's kind of a little bit more on the side. So this circle will be a little bit more in front of this one. But still kind of the same thing. So we're going to get our little cone here for his toenail. We'll get another little cone here for this toenail. And then this curve line will just kind of overlap that one. Kind of curve in, over and up. And then here we'll get a curve line like this. And then just kind of curve in to the ankle right there. Again, you can erase the middle. And that's pretty much how you draw him. Again, not too hard. Again, I think the hardest thing is his hands. Just because like they're really kind of, I wouldn't say like realistic, but there's a lot of like detail to them. So anyway, I will put the sketch that we just did right up there. And I will put the inked drawing that we did right here. And there you have it. That's how you draw Zomom from the 7 Deadly Six. Yeah, not too hard. Again, definitely, I'd say look at a reference, and I think the hardest part about him is getting like all the shapes right, because the 7 Deadly Six are very like shape oriented. So if those are a little off, it kind of looks off. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you again, the Nigel World, for the request. I do take requests if you were wondering. All you need to do is leave your name and what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just what I feel like drawing that day. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.